This is the Showcase of Homes. I'm Monica Yadav. This week we visit the cities of Bradenton and Venice to take a look at the early neighborhoods and homes, the history of Suncoast real estate. We begin here in Venice, where some of the first homes were built in 1926. Here's a look at the history of Venice. From the very beginning, snowbirds and developers played a part in Suncoast history, drawn to the area for the mild winters, undeveloped land, and beautiful beaches. It's what led to the discovery and development of Venice, too. In 1910, Bertha Palmer, a Chicago businesswoman, came to Venice. She purchased 60,000 acres, and her company platted a small area south of Nokomis as the town of Venice.
She saw the possibility of dredging more canals. She saw the beauty of the Gulf of Mexico, and it reminded her a great deal of Europe.
In 1911, the railroad was extended to Venice, and the new stop was called the Venice train station. The post office was soon moved to Venice, too. In 1925, Dr. Fred Albee, a well-known orthopedic surgeon, purchased almost 3,000 acres from Palmer's company and hired famous town planner John Nolan to design the city. But Albee soon sold his land.
So instead, he and his wife sold the land to the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers, and they began quietly, through a middleman, buying over 30,000 acres of land, not only Venice property from Dr. Albee, but other acreage from local pioneers that extended all the way east to the Maiaca River.
Nolan also worked with the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers to design Venice, designed after Venice, Italy.
They hired a firm by the name of Walker and Gillette, an architectural firm from New York, and discussed the possibility of linking what they saw in Venice, Italy, and establishing that here. So it's become known as Mediterranean Revival or Northern Italian.
That architectural style of the tile roofs, muted stucco colors, and symmetrical design still evident in the design of homes in Venice today.
And in the deeds of any commercial or residential building during the building of the city, it said it had to be Northern Italian architecture.
The early pioneers knew visitors and eventually home buyers would come to Venice because of its location. They wanted a well-planned and scenic city to go with it, and longtime residents say their plan worked.
I have to say John Nolan did a magnificent job planning the city, because coming from New England, you're looking for the focal point of City Hall, churches, downtown stores, and then along with it, Venice had the beach to its west. And so it just looked like a charming New England town, only it was in Florida.
Up next, we have a look at some of the latest properties now on the market in Venice. Stay with us.